Negros Oriental has already reported its first death due to COVID-19 on Sunday, March 15. The fatality tag as patient 39 was a 64-year-old counselor from Tayasan Town. On Monday, March 16, 2020. New protocols and precautionary measures are now in place. Negros Oriental declared a state of calamity as the provincial government placed the province under community quarantine. In response, the city of Bayawanihan, together with the municipality of Santa Catalina and Basay, considered it necessary to conduct preemptive measures to prevent widespread contagion and entry of the said dreaded disease, and for the conduct of immediate remedial measures.
I will be a participant of this answer. So we have you're given
Yes, we decided, the body has decided, in fact, it involves Metro Bayawan, Santa, and Basay to declare a community quarantine.
Task force.
14-day quarantine period. That's a very brilliant and timely decision of our leaders. Why? Because kung maghulat pa ta, no? Magulat pa ta nga naatay positive case diri sa Bayawan or katong nahitabo sa Tayasan na ay community transmission, it would be too late.
Magamit na ito whole day rather mga churches na nagsulod na rin na i-contact sa mga sulod din. So,
that's why ang mga nurse, midwife, pinapreserve sila kay Saudi, Islam mag-daupay.
Listening to the expert advices of the health sector and the peace and order sector and the economic sector as well, we plan to do this together. Why? First things first, Bayawanihan is in the middle, Pasay is here, Santa is here. So the brunt of the checkpoints and the implementation will be on the Santa side. And some will be in Bayawanihan on the mountain side and one for Basay. Having said that, we also know that Bayawanihan has more resources than our two brother-sister municipalities. So since we do this together, it's just right that Bayawanihan, being the big brother, shoulder part of the expenses on the border implementation of our brother and sister municipalities.
Establishing checkpoints in the entry points of Basay and Santa Catalina and Barangay Dawis, Manduaw, and Sitio Kayawkaw Barangay Nara of Bayawanihan, and such other areas determined with a joint task force created for a purpose.
Because we are not on a lockdown, we are just on a community quarantine. So people are still coming in first, kato atong mga local residents, no? Residente sa Santa Bayabas. Of course, those who are giving the basic services. Though, the main essence of this is that atong ginalimitahan ang movement sa mga tao kay ang tao may career, no, may gadala sa virus. The virus cannot move itself, no, so mao nang atong gi-control. But again, as I've said, we're not on a lockdown. We're still free to move, especially within Santa Bayabas lang. You're free to move as long as you're observing all precautions.
during the checkpoint, no? So we are also collaborating with the Philippine National Police na atay tulo ka checkpoint nga ginahimo. We have Kayawkaw, Manduaw, and Dawis. So ang role dito sa ato ang mga nurses, midwives, and BHWs, bisag kinsa nga mosulod sa ato ang checkpoint nga border, no? So SOP na nga ginakwaan sa ato ang mga nurses, midwives, and BHWs o temperature. So we are using ang ato ang non-contact thermometer. So, and of course, other than that, we have prepared a form nga checklist form siya to identify if this person would be kuan ba siya asymptomatic or pwede ba siyang amo ang ILI. So with that checklist, no, ma-screen gud nato pag-ayo ang mga tawo nga mosulod diri sa ato ang syudad.
Kailangan po namin ng inyong kooperasyon sa gagawing aksyon ng ating gobyerno kasi hindi lang po kapulisan ang gumagawa nito kundi tulong-tulong consolidated efforts ng ating local government, ng other agencies. So hinihingi ko po yung kooperasyon ng ating kababayan na please just cooperate with us with our activity.
Inyuhang mga barangay health emergency response team 24 hours nagatrabaho. It means ang monitoring nato, grabe ang ato ang monitoring, no, pagpangita aning mga tawo nga gikan na abot sa mga lugar nga gawas sa Negros Oriental ug ang pagmonitor pud, no, sa community nato nga naay mga influenza like nga mga simptomas.
As a precautionary measure, they'll have to remain in their homes at all times for 14 days. This is to prevent the importation, likely to create many clusters of local transmissions. In reassessing and updating our strategies to deal with this evolving situation, in an era where communication and technology trumps, the city's health authorities convene in the Emergency Command Center for the daily updates and monitoring of identified PUM cases. Through the activation of the Barangay Health Emergency Response Team, conveys updated reports over phone calls or text regarding our PUMs.
What our Bayawan City is really doing to fight against this COVID-19. So, ang EOC, ang atong process ana is since BHERTS will identify kinsa ato ang mga asymptomatic, kinsa ato ang mga ILI. So every time ma-identify na siya ni BHERTS, automatic siya mutawag sa ato ang hotline number sa EOC. And then once ma-identify na siya diri sa ato ang EOC, di ba, one of our to fight COVID-19 is kanang social distancing or as much as possible gani walay physical contact. So this is one of our best practices because we are using technology. So si EOC, siya na manawag ni asymptomatic because our monitoring should be every morning and afternoon. So manawag si EOC na atay mga phone operators. So sila na manawag dito. So ma'am, sir, kanang pila imong temperature, kumusta imong paminaw, wala ba kay ubo, sipon, something like that. So more siya sa US ba nga 911. So that's how they do it. So and that's how Bayawan is doing it right now. Naay uban manggod nga bag-o ra jud kaayo ni abot, naay uban nga dili dayon makit-an ni BHERT, sila na jud mismo diri manawag nga mao ni siya, I'm from kuan ana unsay dapat akong buhaton. So through sa amo ang phone call nga communication, kami na muhatag unsay mga angay nilang buhaton. So that's one of the advantage of kaning among gibuhat nga EOC diri.